Okay, stream's probably up. Sorry. No music to start off, no BG. Because the stream does not have it. Don't have like a 5-minute start or anything. But let's get right into it. Oh, welcome back. It's been a little bit since we've streamed Genshin. I'll definitely be doing a stream next week to do Lantern Run and stuff, but yeah, no. It has been a week or two, like 2 weeks, something like that. But yeah, let's check it out. Going back to Inazuma, we have, what was it? Yume Mizuki, I think? Or something along those lines. New character. So, let's check it out. Alright. There we go. Oh.
Ready? Close your eyes. That's it.
Right, she's like a therapist essentially,
Now
right?
inhale
Or something similar.
nice and slow, as if trying to catch the slight fragrance of a blossom in the air. And let it out.
Who's this little guy?
Relax your shoulders. Picture yourself enveloped in the soft embrace of a cloud. Very good.
Got the ASMR in Genshin now.
Let go of your troubles and feel yourself become lighter in
Also,
body and mind.
Great birthday gift from Hoyo. 5.4 Livestream. Games. Seeing a lot of familiar faces. Yeah. Sweet dreams and nightmares. Wait, we get a platformer?
今回の設計は典型的な打ち方をもとに新たな要素を取り入れ、かつ既存の弱点を補うことでまっすぐ素早く打てるようになってる。
Cool. Hey, Arataki. A Magic Game Dev Team. Ikuki. Cool. Genius Invocation TCG. Ooh. New area. Mizuki for sure. For short. Yep. She has a very fun design. And then the yeah. Peace and bad dreams. Dream of her own digestion. Very interesting eye design as well. Animo. Visual preparation. Oh, our nightmare, right? Or hers? What's going on here? Doppelganger. Annoyed, unable to seek out. Oh, sends the Shogun, yeah, right in. Distinguish dream from reality. A world continuation of the war. Against the abyss, right? Just a nightmare. Cool. Facing the Shogun again. Cool. Well, that's fun. Yeah, mixing her into, you know, obviously it's not quite main story levels, but giving it similar importance for the character introduction of Mizuki. Also great art, of course. Surprised her Raiden does not have her dingo over there. Cool. Yeah, and I made sure to already grab the codes, so we're all good there, chat. Skip on ahead.
Welcome to the version
hello
5.4 special
guys.
program. I'm Gabe from the Loke team.
And I'm Kai.
We meet again, everyone.
Yeah, we
Although
done them for a
this
little
time,
bit.
A mysterious voice guided us here.
Yeah, that must have been Mizuki, right?
Yes, and speaking of Mizuki, does everyone remember Isa Bathhouse? It's one of the businesses near
I think it was
Tenchukaku.
been
Oh, yeah.
mentioned.
I remember talking to the owner. Apparently, the
But I don't think
inspiration
we've
for the
ever been
business comes from
inside.
Netland's hot springs.
Well,
So that was the
Mizuki
area we
happens to
probably
be
saw.
a major shareholder of Isa Bathhouse.
A
Isa.
major shareholder.
Hmm.
Wait, there are tons of rumors about her. I heard she returned from abroad to put Miko out of business. Oh, and she used to...
Let me guess. She used to sneak into Grand Narukami Shrine to pour hot water on the sacred sakura? Or that Isa Bathhouse is coming out with a promotional duo to compete with Miss Hina?
Oh
Mhm.
yeah, that's exactly what
I
I
still
heard.
need to do that.
Those rumors are a bit misleading.
What? Okay.
I know the connection, but I haven't done
what's
it
the truth?
on stream or in
First,
game yet.
we need a bit more context.
I just heard reference from other
This
people
is
who've done it, or
Mizuki.
Oh,
fanfic.
I love the sound of her name. And look at her outfit. It's like a combination of a kimono and a maid uniform.
Yeah, it
Mhm.
incorporates a few fusion
Roder,
elements, which
Baku,
makes sense for someone who
clinical
often travels
psychologist.
abroad.
Yeah. Oh,
Spurs little
and she has
nightmares.
a tail. Does that
Bring
mean she's a
people
yokai?
peace of mind.
Yes, but don't worry, definitely a friendly one.
Mhm.
Mizuki is a Yumekui Baku, a type of
Yumekui
yokai that use their
Baku.
powers to eat people's nightmares.
Cool.
She also happens to be a clinical psychologist.
Hold on. Clinical psychologist?
Yeah, maybe that's kind of hard to imagine. Here, these anecdotes should help paint a better picture.
Let's see. Mizuki once treated a warrior who
Mhm.
returned from Night Warden Wars after consuming his nightmare. She passed out
Therapy
for
methods.
several days.
Ah,
Sounds like that nightmare didn't go down easy.
Definitely not.
so it
Certain
seems there's
nightmares
maybe
are difficult for
a bit of a
Yumekui Baku
cost.
to digest
Yeah.
and can even become poisonous.
Mhm.
The nightmare of a warrior who has seen the horrors
The
of the
abyss.
abyss. It's too intense for the Baku to consume directly. So, as a psychologist, that's where Mizuki comes in. She uses
Cool.
clinical methods to help her patients reach a point where their nightmares
So
are
yeah,
safe to
the
consume.
little guys.
If the Baku tried to intervene without those methods, in terms of consequences, passing out is only the tip of the iceberg.
Wow. A Baku's job is a lot harder than I thought.
Yeah, but Mizuki doesn't mind. To her, consuming people's nightmares is what it means to be a Baku. It inspired her to travel all
Yeah,
around Teyvat,
so her
learning
purpose.
everything she could about psychology. That's what makes her practice so unique. She combines her clinical knowledge with
Yeah.
yokai power.
Oh, I was wondering how she encountered a warrior from
Yeah.
Natland. So she's a traveler too.
Yep, in addition to clinical methods, she also uses hot spring baths, music, and incense during the treatment process. Actually, travelers can even check out Isa Bathhouse for themselves.
Yep.
With the relaxing hot
Cool.
springs and delicious food offerings, you can bring your stress and you'll leave refreshed.
That's nice.
I wanted to ask though, the incense we just saw looked like it was from Sumeru. Has Mizuki been there too?
Yes,
Mhm.
Mizuki has
It rang
contacts
right.
all over Teyvat. In fact, we can introduce a few right now.
Oh,
Cool.
Mizuki
Yeah,
and
I-
Walani know each other.
Walani.
Wait a minute.
And
Across from Walani's
cool.
shop, I remember seeing a new business. The announcement mentioned something about a hint of sakura, a touch of purple. Could it belong to Mizuki?
Good eye. That's Yume Mizuki's Cozy Corner, and it's about to open soon. Mualani even ordered a gift to congratulate Mizuki on the opening.
Wow, I had no idea
Sorry,
those
just
two were
rolling
so
down
close.
chat.
And speaking of business ventures,
But yeah, the
Mizuki is also working with Kokiri
very
to
interested
open
to
another
see
branch of Isa Bathhouse
how they're
on
working her
Wakatsumi
into the
Island.
story.
Another one?
So obviously we got some hints
Jeez,
there.
does she even sleep?
Well, nothing's set in stone, but if it works out, she'll be able to help even more people suffering from nightmares.
We'll go back
Okay.
over it.
So it sounds like
Oh, is it
Mizuki
a
is
few
just
moments?
really dedicated to her work. Those rumors get her completely wrong. It's terrible.
Yeah, people will take the smallest piece of information and let their imaginations run wild. The truth is, Miko and Mizuki have known each other since childhood, and there's a slight rivalry between them. After all, Isa Bathhouse and Yai Publishing House both offer an outlet to unwind, so in a way, their markets overlap. But they're definitely not trying to put each other out of
I
business.
mean, yeah, I
here.
can always read
Someone else
while
is guilty
relaxing.
of that. And Mizuki is the one being targeted.
Wait, what's going on?
That's something travelers can find out for
Okay.
themselves in Mizuki's story quest.
Got it.
Tahir Somniator chapter.
Cool.
Before we get into it, there's two quick things to note. First, travelers can earn extra level up
Right,
materials for
during the
Mizuki
time period.
by
Mhm.
completing her quest.
Cool.
Second, starting in version 5.4, keys will no longer be required to unlock story
Okay.
quests.
Oh, sweet.
That's
That
nice
should make
for,
it easier to spend
new
time with your
players.
favorite characters.
Yep. Now, let's take a little
Old
sneak
players, you
peek
have a
at
backlog of
Mizuki's
keys,
story
so
quest, shall we?
you're all good.
Who are these two?
Mhm.
Oh, wait, is that the promotional duo from the rumor? You know, Miss Hina's competition?
No, not even close. These two are therapists who work with Mizuki at Isa Bathhouse. The shorter one is actually the older of the two. They're polar opposites in terms of personality, though. So,
Okay.
as you can imagine, they also have different approaches
Some
when it
cool
comes to
worky
therapy.
NPCs.
All
though.
right, let's take a look at the next picture.
Whoa, those round little guys are so
Yeah.
cute.
Yeah, that's what Yumekui Baku look like when they're young.
Okay.
With a little training,
Before they take
they'll
on
be able to turn
human
into
form.
human form
Yeah.
one day.
Okay, now I want to know what Mizuki looked like when she was little.
Well, with a little luck, you might just get the chance. And speaking of luck, to many people in Inazuma, encountering a little Baku is a sign of good luck.
Because it means when you sleep that night, your nightmares will be gone?
That's right. But in Mizuki's story quest, travelers won't need to rely on luck to experience Mizuki's treatment for
Uh-huh.
themselves.
That sounds pretty lucky to me.
I guess you're right. Okay, on to the next picture.
Whoa, what is that thing? It looks very unsettling.
Mhm.
And did I mention dangerous?
You're not wrong. Mizuki and the traveler have a few crises to resolve in this quest. So, I
Yeah, we
think
did
this
hear
is a perfect
involving
time to check out what
Raiden.
Mizuki can do in combat.
You know, memories of the abyss, the war.
Is it time for our session?
Yeah, floating around.
Yachan, Tachan, let's go!
Yep, your low helpers.
In battle,
Cool.
Mizuki waves her fan to unleash refreshing bursts of wind that
Yep.
deal animo
Animo
damage.
catalyst.
Her elemental skill weaves memories of beautiful
nice.
dreams and causes her to enter
At whatever
the Dream
level
Drifter state.
you're at.
Whoa, that looks
Cool.
so fun.
Yeah, the Dream Drifter state.
I
is
do
one of the
like
key ways
that
Mizuki works with
they're
her to defeat
taking.
enemies.
I think I
In
mentioned this with
state,
Yanlan
Mizuki
as well.
periodically deals AoE
That I
animo damage
like
to nearby enemies,
how
increases swirl
They're
damage for
making
the
sure
entire
not to
party.
leave future characters
Unlocking the
behind,
talent
not long
Bright Moon's
characters,
restless voice can even
because we're
extend
still
the
getting like
duration of the
movement
Dream Drifter
abilities of
state.
some sort.
Mizuki's elemental burst
Uh,
pulls in nearby
with the
enemies
two
and summons a new
non-Manlon
Baku to the field.
characters
This
so
new
far
Baku
in,
creates Yumei's-style
5.x.
special snacks that can be picked
So
up by
I do
party
like that,
members.
because otherwise
Picking
people
up
would
the
kind of be
snack
like,
has two different
God,
effects,
why
depending
you're
on the
locking
HP of the
everything
active
to not
character.
line? It's like, oh no,
If the
not line
active
characters will
character's
still be
HP is above a certain
better in
percent,
not line,
picking
obviously.
up the snack will
But now
unleash
it's
a
evening
human
out
shockwave
a
that
lot
deals
more
AoE
in the
animo
future, it
damage
looks
to
like,
surrounding enemies.
for general
If their
exploration
HP
in
is
Genshin.
below a certain percent, picking up the snack will restore an
Cool.
amount of HP. If the snack remains on the field for some time without being picked up, it will explode and deal AoE
Okay.
animo damage to surrounding enemies.
Whoa,
Animo
so
healer.
Mizuki looks after her teammates in multiple ways.
But again, also,
Definitely. Mizuki's gameplay has an effortless feel to it. Like I
yeah, do a
mentioned
bit of
earlier, Mizuki increases
damage.
swirl damage for the
Increases swirl.
entire party,
Cool.
which gives us a world of possibilities
Mhm.
when it comes to team comps. All you need are characters whose element reacts with animo. Use them to apply elemental effects to enemies.
Yeah.
Then, when Mizuki unleashes her elemental skill, she can target enemies with ease as she hovers above the battlefield. With her Animo vision, Mizuki takes her teammates' skills to the next level by increasing swirl damage.
Yep,
And when
bunch
the
of
time
off
is
heal.
right, you can unleash her elemental burst to give your party members an added edge in combat.
Okay, I see what you mean now.
Yeah,
There's definitely
seems
an
fun.
ease to her kit. She works in
Definitely
so many different
great
teams.
for
I should mention another cool thing about her
AFK teams.
abilities.
Yep.
When Mizuki is in your team and a party member consumes a dish with restorative effects, there's a certain chance for the dish to be heightened. Now,
Okay.
here's the interesting part. The higher the friendship level of the character consuming the dish, the greater the chance of triggering that effect.
That's
Okay,
interesting.
think
I
see
like that
where
they're
this is
trying something
going.
different with that
It
passage.
all comes back to her profession.
Yeah,
The more
she
you
seems neat.
interact with a patient, the more you understand them. And
I'll
in the
probably
end, the
save
more you
since
can
I don't
help
know
them.
when Skirk's
So, in
coming
other
out.
words, the
And
higher the
I
friendship
need
level,
to save
the
up.
better the effect.
But still,
Awesome. I want
yeah,
Mizuki
she
in my
looks
team
fun.
as soon as possible.
Then let's get into the version 5.4 event wishes.
Right, who's gonna be
In the first
rerun?
half of version 5.4, we'll have event wishes for Yume, Mizuki, and Sijuin. A new 5-star catalyst, Sunny Morning Sleepin', will also be featured on the weapon banner.
Yep.
I should also mention
Mizuki.
that after the version 5.5 update, Mizuki will be added to the
Standard
standard
banner.
wish banner.
Well, I have some
Nice.
standard
Another
polls
character on the standard banner who can help with
saved up, so
exploration.
5.5 I can.
Plus,
See if we
like
get
said
lucky and
before,
get her or not.
Mizuki enhances swirl damage.
Again,
she's
she
a
seems cool.
flexible unit that
Plus,
can fit
we'll
into so
if
many
we don't get
teams.
her by
As long as you have elements that react with Animo, you're
anniversary.
good to go.
Right.
I'll use
you
that
can't
selector
really
to
go
get her.
wrong, which means you don't have to stress. I'm always down for that.
Totally. If you're interested,
Yeah.
be sure
Again,
to check
she
out her
seems cool.
banner in the new update.
Personally though,
In the
I'll
second
have to
half
save
of
up.
version 5.4,
Ah,
we'll have
Risley's
returning
back.
event wishes from Farina and
I know
Risley.
people will be excited about that.
Awesome. I have
Of course,
been
Farina
waiting
as
for
well.
them.
But
Yeah, me too.
Risley's been a while.
Okay,
Um,
that's it for the event wishes.
Yeah, like I
Alright,
said.
Next up.
I need to save up
looks
for
like we have a
Skirk.
message from Ayaka. Let's take a look.
Which hopefully I'll have a few batches to do that. Plus my
Hello, traveler.
backlog of
It's been a while.
content
I hope you're well.
to do on
I
stream.
wanted to tell you about an upcoming event in Inazuma,
Hey, Ayaka.
the Mikawa Flower
Ayaka, it's
Festival.
been a while.
If you have some time, perhaps you could join us for this grand occasion.
Mm-hmm.
I know Brother and Toma would love to see you,
Yep.
and
Ayaka.
I feel the same. In fact, I hear the
Shogun
Shogun and Lady
and Lady
Gucci
Gucci.
have special plans in store. Of course, your participation will make the event all the more special.
Huh. Ayaka mentioned the Mikawa Flower Festival. Why don't we go check it out?
Sounds
Yeah.
good. While we head to the venue, take a look
And it's
at
been a
the
long
second
time since
redemption
we've been
code,
back in
travelers.
Inazuma. Oh, getting anything new? Again, I did grab the photo ready, so good there. Yeah, right in the eye. Okay, yeah, we can see some of the decorations and stuff. How the festival will look. Hey, I see Kikomi over there with Goro. Mizuki it looks like as well. Toma and Arataki gang. Cool. Sayu. And Yoimiya. Yeah, it will be good to check back in with a lot of these characters. Following sponsors. Isa Bathhouse and Yai Publishing House.
Welcome back, travelers. We now come to you with a special
First our
segment
weapon
of
in the
today's
event.
program.
Event
The
weapon.
Enchanted Tales of the Mikawa Festival, jointly sponsored by Yai Publishing House and
See a
Isa
letter from Yai
Bathhouse.
Miko.
A century ago, the Mikawa Flower Festival was an event where all kinds of yokai gathered in celebration. But now, the festival is open to humans and yokai alike. Preparations
That'll be
are
fun.
already underway for the upcoming iteration of the Mikawa Flower Festival, set to take place at the foot of Mount Yogo on February 14th, 2025.
Oh, hey, that means it's been over 2 years since the last
Yeah.
Mikawa Flower Festival. Do you still remember it,
I
Kai?
remember.
Of course. Ayato's test of courage feels like it was just yesterday.
It is crazy
I
it's
still
been so
remember
long.
playing Akisu Yuge on the beach and bonding with our yokai friends. I
Mm.
really had fun during that event.
Yeah, I was the one with
I
the
remember
ghost
thinking,
lady.
if a game on the beach is this fun, imagine what a full-blown Mikawa Flower Festival could be like.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
looks like we finally have the chance to find out. But it's not just for yokai this time.
That's right. The Shogunate is finally organizing a celebration for humans and yokai to enjoy together.
It's a joint effort in every sense of the word. There's so much to look forward to. So let's give travelers a sneak
Sneak
peek
peek?
at the festivities.
Yeah, the games, right?
Wow, things are looking lively already.
Yes. These are the participants in the 48-hour game development competition.
Wait, so they only have 48 hours? I think it would take me that long just to come up with an idea.
Yeah, that's why the collaboration between humans and yokai is so important. With the help of a kitsune meal, certain yokai can now communicate in human speech, which means the game
Cool.
development teams have human ingenuity and yokai power on their side. The sky's the limit.
Wow, I can't even imagine what the teams are going to come up with.
Speaking of teams, let's take a second to introduce the contestants.
Yeah,
And we can
the
give an
one and
overview
only.
of their games while we're at it.
That'll be
All right,
great.
take it away.
Seeing Ito again.
All right, let's take a look at our first team.
Little Fox's
Mizuki,
Daydream.
Yobukoban, and Kokumi, and their game, A Little Fox's Daydream. Players
Yeah.
will need to guide a little fox through different dreamscapes, collecting
Okay.
fried tofu along the
I
way.
think we've done
until
something
you
a
reach the
little
ramen stall
similar
at your destination.
in the
And
past.
if you make it to the final checkpoint, a very
But yeah,
cute,
no
very
more
special
platformer than
Baku
we've
will
gone
appear to
before.
congratulate you. Oh, but you didn't hear that from me.
Yeah, okay.
As for the identity of the little Baku, I'll leave that for the travelers to mull over.
Here's a tip. As the setting changes between dreams and nightmares, make
that's
sure
cool.
to watch your step. Otherwise, it's not a pleasant way down.
Well,
Uh-oh.
Oof.
Ouch.
All right, moving on to Sayu, Kichiboshi, and Yoimiya's team
Bunshin
and their game, Bunshin Phantasm. This is a game that really makes you think. What do you
Okay.
do when the bridge to your destination disappears in front of you? Well, that's where the Mujina body doubles come in. The Mujina body
yeah.
doubles mimic
Gotta
your
leave them
movements,
there, yeah.
and you will need to use the mechanic to your advantage to find a way forward.
cool.
This game has Sayu written all over it. Making her clones do all the work while she takes a nap? That sounds like her.
Yep.
But
Leaving the other
that's
over
just
there.
my guess.
Yeah.
Travelers will need to uncover the full story.
Then they
behind
stop
this game
when they're
for
in the
themselves.
circle.
I
Yeah,
hope the
that'll be
team
fun.
is hard at work developing new stages and expanding
Yeah, it
the
looks
clone
neat.
mechanic.
Again, I like
So
that they're
there
doing
are even more
different
intriguing
varied
puzzles in
things.
store.
Sounds
It's
exciting.
always great.
All right,
Kitsu
those last two
or
games are
Pistum?
new additions to the
Or
festival,
Pashtum?
but this next one might look a little familiar. It's a new and improved version of Akizu Yuge, this time with a Mondstadt twist.
Ah,
It's called Akitsu Harpastum, developed by Toma, Hitotsume Kozo, Yoko, Kappa, and
oh,
Shoze.
it's been a while since we met.
I think
though.
I can guess
I
the
remember
mastermind
them.
behind
Yeah.
this game. The Ludi Harpastum elements make it pretty clear it must be Toma's idea. He's from Mondstadt after all.
Mhm.
And the break mechanic definitely reminds me of Akitsu Yuge. I can see the mashup.
Exactly. Plus, with Shoze's yokai powers, there are even special effects this time that really take
Yeah,
it to the
co-op.
next level.
We should also mention Akitsu Harpastum can be played
Cool.
solo or in co-op. So, you can put your skills to the test on your own or with friends.
Yeah, I
As
always
you can see,
appreciate
there
that
are
they
a
give
lot
you
of
the
fun games in
option.
store. Maybe you even have a favorite already. If so,
Mm.
you're ahead of the game. Because in this competition, the winner of the award for Best
Best
game
Game.
is completely up to the traveler.
Oh,
The winning team
interesting.
gets to take home the
Okay.
Tanuki Game Award.
Ooh, that's a big decision.
I'll
Definitely.
go. Okay, which
Now
one do I
we'll
have the
only
most
give a
fun
brief
with?
overview of each game.
Which one
So
was
better
most
to reserve
original?
judgment until you experience
I'll
the
have to
final
see.
product for yourselves.
And of course, no celebration is complete without rewards. All you have to do is join in on the fun. Take part in the various games to earn festival stamps. Once you collect a certain amount, you can exchange them for all sorts of rewards.
4-star
including a new 4-star
polar.
polar.
That's cool.
Wow, I'm so
Looks similar
excited.
to the
This festival is
sword
jam-packed
we
with
got in the
activities.
past, right?
For sure.
And to see the
Plus,
effects
you
on
can
it.
always stop by Isa
Oh
Bathhouse
boy.
if you need a break.
Uh-huh.
The bathhouse even made custom bathrobes
Oh,
for their
those are gonna be
guests
some,
during the festival.
Awesome.
Spicy scenes.
Definitely. Yai Publishing House will also have a booth, so check it out if you're interested.
All
Yeah,
right.
the
Before we
riding
wrap
dolls
up
and
this special
blushes and
broadcast,
stuff.
We have one last announcement.
Remember Kuju
Her
Sora.
Excellency,
It's
the
going
Almighty
crazy over
Naokami
that.
Ogosho, God of Thunder, will make a special appearance at the Mikawa Flower Festival.
Wow, the Shogun is going in person. That's
Yeah.
definitely going to cause a stir.
It'd be good to see A
wait,
again.
Hold on. She's not just going for the festivities, is she?
Well, I heard she's coming to investigate a nightmare with ties to Mikoshi Chi.
Mikoshi Chiyo?
Her only
You
friend.
mean her Oni friend from all
Yeah.
those years ago?
Yeah, but I don't know. It's just a rumor. We probably shouldn't spread that around.
No. You're right. That could be dangerous.
Isn't she the
The
previous
Mikawa Flower Festival welcomes all
Shrine
visitors,
Maiden, head Shrine
human and
Maiden?
yokai alike.
That
Whether you're
Yai's in
new
the
to
position of
festival
now?
or returning
It was at
visitor,
a
a
major
competitor
world
or
quest,
spectator,
right?
there's
Going
more
around
than
the
enough fun
ruins.
to go around.
That's right.
Reinvigorating
And
the
with
Sakura,
that,
right?
We hope to see you
That
there.
was essentially the memories of her still lingering. Mm-hmm. Cool. Good heart. Yeah. I mean, I'm looking forward to it. I'm interested. And we do need a sword show patch after everything we got with Natlan. So at least having one patch to calm down a little bit would be nice. Skip on ahead.
Welcome back, travelers.
Welcome back. You know, another
You
cool
already got
thing
the
about
codes,
Mikawa
so
Flower
I'm okay
Festival
there.
is that we get to reunite with a bunch of old friends. It makes me wonder
Yep.
what some of our other old friends are up to.
Yeah, I'm sure you're not the only one. That's exactly why the dev team designed this next event.
Next event.
Let's take a look.
Well, we know there's a TCG event, right? Hey, Zhongli.
いいところに来た。座ってくれ。
Anthology. All different regions. Ah. Hmm.
モンドとはだいぶ違う
Cool.
だろう。
シャンリン、この匂いどうしたの？
Smells like food. Ah, Goba. Chi Chi.
霞島の外を案内してくださいませんか？
Is it
This new
almost like a
version of 5.4
Hangouts,
event is
but in
called
event form?
Traveler's Tales Anthology Chapter. Keep an eye out as you wander the open
Tidings
world.
from your
You might
friends.
just spot some familiar faces,
That's cool.
or hear some interesting news about them.
What an awesome way to reunite
Yeah,
with
so
our
kind of
old
like an
friends.
event
Yeah,
version of
and get a glimpse of
Hangouts,
an
like I
average
said.
day in their life.
Oh, hold on.
I do need to
The map
play
is
through a
pretty
bunch of
big at this
Hangouts.
point. Won't it be like
I probably
trying
have,
to
like,
find a needle
half a
in a
dozen.
haystack?
Don't
Certain
worry.
consultant.
Whenever there's news about one of our companions, their anecdote icon will appear on the map. All travelers need to do is head to the marked location to check it out. Once you complete an anecdote, the corresponding story will be recorded.
Cool.
Complete a certain number of anecdotes to earn rewards.
I like
Cool.
that. That's
It's
fun.
like a bunch of slice of life vignettes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just these
actually,
low
I think I
moments.
just saw Zhongli buying light novels from Wuhao. I can't wait to see how that turns out. This kind of mechanic has so many possibilities.
That's true.
So, if the name of the event is Traveler's Tales Anthology Chapter, does that mean there will be more chapters in the future?
According to the dev team, this is sort of like a
Trial
trial
run.
run.
Yeah.
They're
See how
hoping to
people
refine
like
the
it.
experience in the
Yeah.
future after receiving feedback from travelers.
Of course.
Cool.
Mhm.
Now the open world has even more secrets to uncover.
Yeah, that's neat.
All right, let's
I
take
like
a look
that.
at the rest of our version 5.4 events. First up is a combat event called
Not
Realm
bad.
of Tempered Valor. In this event, each challenge is made up of 25 floors of combat stages. The
Mm-hmm.
level and HP of opponents within each challenge increases as you ascend from floor to
Cool.
floor. Travelers must clear the stage within 30 seconds to move on to the next
Alright.
floor.
Sounds like an opportunity to test our limits.
Sounds
yeah,
good.
For sure. Also, if you reach a certain floor
Single
in single player
player.
mode, you can grant a buff to your friends. Of
That's
course,
cool.
your friends can also do the
Huh.
same for you. I should also mention there are different ways to take part in this event. You can choose to take on the challenge solo or team
co-op.
up with friends in co-op.
Yeah, again,
Whatever
great
you
that there's
choose,
the
there
option.
are ample rewards to collect along the way.
Nice. I feel like travelers will really get to put their bills to the test in this event.
Definitely. And speaking of rewards, if you reach a certain floor, you'll even
A
receive
name
an
card.
event-exclusive name card. A baby Tepetlisaur punching an abyss mage. So cute.
All right, let's move from the combat arena into the great outdoors. Invasive fish species have been spotted in the waters
Yeah,
of
those
Fontaine,
are some,
and a rather
interesting
peculiar
looking
individual
guys.
who calls herself an unchained hunter needs our help. In Invasive Fish Wrangler, travelers will need to head to designated fishing zones to address the crisis. Travelers can take part in
Okay.
2 different modes,
Fishing
co-op
event.
mode and fish-off mode, meaning you can either work together or compete against each other,
Cool.
while collecting Primo Gems along the way.
And
Up to
in the
4
end,
people.
Your efforts help Fontaine avert a major ecological crisis. So that's an added bonus. Plus, competing to see who can catch more fish is just really fun.
Yeah, if you are the first to catch the giant bejeweled unicorn fish, you can even receive a higher score.
Hold on. Doesn't this so-called Unchained Hunter look a little familiar? Wait, it's the same merchant who released Sumero fish species into Mondstadt at one time.
I remember it.
Looks like she
That was
really turned
a
over
while
a new
ago. That
leaf.
was an event.
And speaking of familiar faces, another old friend will be returning in
Yeah.
version 5.4.
Ah, Xavier.
That's right, it's Xavier.
Oh,
Xavier.
filmmaker smiled upon by the gods. What kind of commission is it this time? Another film?
Nope, not a film this time.
Commercial.
A commercial for his sponsor. But it's not really a commission, it's more like doing
Something
something
creative.
with an old friend. Besides,
Okay.
Xavier already shot the footage. All travelers need to do is
Put it
edit
in order.
You can totally
Cool.
make it your own.
Make it our own? But what about the sponsor? Are there requirements?
When it comes to art, there's no right answer, right? Xavier said it just needs to be
Have little
interesting.
line reads.
If the
Yeah.
sponsor has an objection, Xavier has our back.
Wow. Okay, I like the sound of that.
Hmm.
And it looks like we can use
That's
the
fun.
same footage 3 times. That leaves a lot
Okay.
of room for creativity.
And feedback. The cast, crew, and sponsors of your commercial will be able to weigh in on your final cut.
Read.
Plus, you can have multiple saves, and you can even share and showcase your work.
Yeah,
I
that's
can't
fun.
wait to see what everyone comes up with.
I think I saw Ito in some of the footage.
Yeah.
Huh. I was wondering why he
Genius
wasn't part of the
Invocation
game
deck.
development competition.
Yeah.
Looks like he was busy filming an ad.
Yeah, for Genius Invocation TCG by the looks of it. Which is perfect, because we have some Genius Invocation news of our own.
Cool.
Automatic Artistry will be returning as a part of Heated Battle Mode in version 5.4. Travelers can look forward to new character and monster cards. In addition,
Alrighty.
Automatic Artistry will now have a concede button, making it easier to get a fresh start if a match doesn't go your way. Updates and
As soon as I start
optimizations have
concede.
also been
There you
made
go.
to regular Genius Invocation TCG, so keep an eye out.
Finally, the Leyline Overflow
Yeah,
event
again,
is
I always
returning
say
in
it.
version 5.4.
You check out
it out
TCG
if you
more.
need Mora or character experience materials.
Alright, it's time for a few system optimizations.
Yes.
In version 5.1, a
Okay.
calculator was added to the crafting bench to make the enhancement process easier.
Yes.
But the dev team thought that there was still some room for improvement.
Okay.
So, in version 5.4, travelers can look forward to more sweeping optimizations to the enhancement process.
First up is an optimization to enhancement material collection. In the training guide, you can now add level up plans for your characters.
Cool.
All you need to do is set your level up goals, and the system will display the materials you need as well as where to obtain them.
That'll be
In
nice.
addition, once you set a goal, reminders of the required materials will be displayed in various key interfaces, including the Adventure Handbook, domain entrances, and domain completion screen.
Yeah,
and the
that's
Battle Pass
very
rewards.
convenient.
And when you
for
click on
sure.
a certain material, you can see your collection progress as well as whether you reached your goal.
Nice, I like all the reminders.
Yeah, I
It
need
saves a lot of
farm
time when you
enemies
don't have
still.
to do those
Just
calculations
generally
yourself.
speaking, I
Plus,
have a few
the
enemies I
interface
should
seems a
farm.
lot more intuitive.
Also,
just save up enough mats for a while.
Resin count. You no longer need to exit to a separate
Cool.
screen. In addition, if you can craft a certain material, clicking on craftable amount will display the crafting bench in your current region on the map, and you can
teleport
click
over.
on it to
Yeah.
teleport.
Okay.
The character list has also been streamlined by reducing the number of steps needed to navigate the interface. For example, say you just obtained talent upgrade materials for Risley, and after upgrading his talents, you want to do the same for Sijuin. Now, when you switch characters, you can remain within
cool.
the talent interface instead of exiting to the attributes page.
And that might be
In addition,
as well for like
travelers who
weapons,
play on
constellation,
PC and use
all that
keyboard
stuff.
and mouse
Cool.
input, elemental icons have been added when scrolling through the
Nice.
character list. Travelers can use them to quickly filter their characters by element.
Wow, I'm used to just dragging the character tab at the top, but it can take a while when you have a lot of characters.
For sure. The filtering icon in the lower left-hand corner can make that easier too.
Yep.
Try it out sometime.
Cool, I will.
All right, let's move on to some
Yeah,
optimizations
that's
to
nice.
weapon filtering. After the version 5.4 update, you can now filter weapons by secondary attributes.
Oh,
quite nice.
characters now have recommended weapon attributes, which should be helpful if you're unsure which secondary attributes to prioritize.
In addition, an auto add button has been added to the
Very
weapon
nice.
enhancement screen, making it much
That's-
easier
that's
and
pretty good.
faster to level your weapons.
Yep. When you get
Finally,
deeper in and
the
you need to do
Serenity
that,
Pot now allows you to
very
quickly get in touch with
convenient.
Tubby to handle all sorts of design business. Plus, you can now buy materials and craft furnishings anytime,
I mean, that's
anywhere,
actually pretty great.
even indoors.
Nice.
Don't need to
Alright,
run over
that's
to
it for
Tubby
system
every single time.
optimizations.
Yeah.
Be sure to check them out in game once the
Ooh,
update goes
got a
live.
little bit left.
Looks like we covered everything, which means that's a wrap for the version 5.4 special program.
Yeah, we'll go back over the
Anything you wanna say
trailer
before we
as well
go,
as
Tyler?
Yes, of course.
another moment
I've been
that I
waiting for this.
can appreciate
First, I've
the
got
art.
to say, Yume Mizuki's design is
Yeah.
absolutely stunning.
She looks
I
good.
really love her way of speaking. Like, it brings so much personality to her character. It's very soothing. I feel like all of my nightmares are just gonna be gone instantly. And also, second, I want to say is that this update is also such a huge shout out to the incredible work our game designers have done. Coming up with fresh mechanics every single update. That's
Yeah,
just
for the
wild.
events.
Like inventing new mechanics
Minigames and everything.
inventing new rules for the game and finally make it a game is super difficult. Big respect to the team for making all of this happen. What about you, Gabe?
For sure.
Yeah, it's so cool
Absolutely.
how the team is always trying to make the game
Neat.
fresh and bringing new
It's
things to the
high-quality
table.
updates,
But yeah,
chat.
for me personally, I'm actually really excited to check out Isa Bathhouse because I love whenever there's like buildings in the game and you walk by them all the time and you're thinking like, I
Yeah.
wonder what the inside of that building
Finally
looks like,
go
or I wonder what that area looks like. But they're actually adding, that space for us to explore now, and I just think that's so
Yep.
cool. It just adds more detail to the world and it allows you to explore even more. And yeah, I'm really excited to check that out.
Exactly. I'm so excited about that as well. Well, I suppose all there's left to say is see you
See
in
you
game,
in game.
travelers.
Yep. Bye now.
Bye.
There's a little bit more.
Oh, you're awake. How are you feeling? I used my voice to guide you out of the dream. Looks like it worked like a charm.
Literal visual novel vibes as well. I didn't think about that before, but it absolutely is visual novel.
The dream was very
Stylized.
full of stories and
hmm
Thank you for trusting me with it. Oh, one more thing. Be careful on the road. A certain amount of fatigue is to be expected after waking up from a dream. Farewell for now. When you rest tonight, I hope only sweet dreams await.
hmm Yeah, like I said, I didn't really put it together until the end there, but I'm like, yeah, this is straight up like visual novel, like presentation wise. And we got it at the beginning as well. That's super cool. I like how they did that. Let's go back over the trailer briefly. Pause at a few different spots. And then we'll wrap it on up.
参戦花祭り？
ナンジュラに声をかけたのには一つ目的があるんじゃ。妖理の変化の力を借りて人間の想像した遊芸を作るというな。
この白髪についてく。それから桃神のお姉さんにもついてく。
ざっくり言うと、ある小狐の見た夢がテーマになってる。吉間と悪夢の間を行き来しながら美味しい油を
Fried tofu.
今回の設計は典型的な打ち方をもとに新たな要素を取り入れ、かつ既存の弱点を補うことでまっすぐ素早く打てるようになってる。
新たに極上無双有限製作物にスケーダーついに
Yeah.
先日受けた広告の仕事が
Advertising job. Yeah.
大したことでもね、すぐに片付けてくからよ。
Aaron's a piece of cake.
姿勢召喚。勝者は常に人生の勝ち組だ。
私は夢みずきって呼んで。夢療法。
Again, that's great. Just float around.
夢食いばくには人間の悪夢を食
Flying
らう能
with
力があるの。
Paimon.
食べた悪
Dream
夢
around.
は
Yep.
自分の夢の中で消
Just some great shots,
化
right?
する必要があったね。まず目をつむって深呼吸を。この香りをじっくり嗅いでみて。次は視覚的な準備をしよう。私がいいって言
Yeah,
う
and
ま
then
で
we start
目
getting
を
into
開
the
けちゃ
writing
ダメ
and
だぞ。
stuff. Mm-hmm.
二重心ってウリ二つの人が現れるっていう？仕事柄何らかの理由で治療を拒んだり、治療
We do see that they were talking about doing the
を
stream,
受けられない患者はたくさん見てきた。
phasing it. Yep. The Shogun.
で将軍にはすでにその兆しが見えてる。大きな力
Again, I like that they're tying her to these larger characters and events. Perceiving everything continuation of the war. Yep. Perceiving us. The bad guys. Well, that was definitely going at us. Hits us. Well, not like the bad dream essentially going into us. Something similar. Have to see what it is. Continuation of the war. Just nightmare. It's obviously right in there. Not face her alone. Yeah. Cool. I did talk about it. Might be seeing a bit of Chio, which that would be interesting. Yeah. Super cool shots though of that. But yeah, they're going after like this thing moving around in A's headspace. Her infinity marble, you know. And yeah, you recall falling through water there. Yeah, and that again. Yep. Yeah, definitely looking forward to that. That seems interesting. Be fun to learn more about the past. I mean, that's one of the things I'm looking forward to so much about the animes. You know, what will we get there? Will we get more about the past? For all the regions? Like, what are they going to focus on there? Extremely interested. And yeah. Zuki's animations. Yeah. Puts around, deals AoE damage. Yeah. Animal damage or restores HP when you pick it up. Cool. And then off on a... Where was that? Oh, where's the art? There it is. I was like, I know it's because I was like, oh, I'm right around here. Hey Joe, it's been a while since we've seen him. Yeah, Komi Omi, hey Joe, Yato Niyaka by DCG. Traveler, of course. And then, yeah, hanging out with Yai, A, and Mizuki. Just like, hello. I mean, to be fair, our first Hot Springs experience was in Nalan, Mulani, right? That will be fun. But yeah, I'm gonna leave that off there. Obviously, not the like most. Oh, it's a crazy hype, insane patch, but it's like okay, it's a chill patch. We just finished up Nalan, just had the finale over there. We've been getting more and more not cry lore and hints in events and stuff. So very interested to see what they'll do with that region. I think that is what has like my big curiosity. For next character, of course, that would be Skirk. But I think Mizuki looks great. Her design looks good, and of course, being at standard banner means hey, I can finally use my standard pulls I've been saving up for a while. So yeah, overall, looks like a fun update. I can't wait to get to it. And of course, next week I'll be doing Lantern, right? So if you want to come check out that, feel free to come on by. But yeah, this was a great little birthday gift from Hoyo. So thank you guys so much for coming on by. Feel free to leave your thoughts down below. You know, comment and all that. Also, like if you want, dislike if you want as well. And subscribe if you want to see more Hoyo content or variety content in the future. Thank you guys so much, and I will. Thank you guys so much, and I hope you guys have a great day, night, whatever time it is for you. Love you all. I'll see you guys next time. Let's leave it off this.
Oh, you're awake. How are you feeling? I used my voice to guide you out of the dream. Looks like it worked like a charm. Now all you need to do is hold on to the state of relaxation. Your dream was very special, by the way, full of stories and unknowns. Thank you for trusting me with it. Oh, one more thing. Be careful on the road. A certain amount of fatigue is to be expected after waking up from a dream. Farewell for now. When you rest tonight, I hope only sweet dreams.